Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today we're going to be trying, I'm going to say trying because I've never pulled one of these before. We're going to try to remove that glass roof on the Nissan Qashqai. Spoke to the windscreen guy and he basically said he'll be contacting me today to see if he can get hold of one. If he can, he'll order it and he'll come fit it. But he did say if you can try to remove as much as you can for him, then it'll be a little bit cheaper and a little bit easier for him when he turns up. So that is what we're going to try to do today. I've just got to try to see how it goes. I just don't know because I've never pulled one of these that size before. It's quite a large bit of glass. Just got to be careful, especially with that front part when it goes and touches the actual windscreen. You just got to be really careful. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. Right, let's get her in. We'll have a quick walk around. I'll explain what I'm going to try and do and what he said to try and do as well, and then we'll go from there. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys, we got the Nissan Qashqai in the workshop. It's a bit sort of horrible and damp out today, so I've put the fire on just to get a little bit of heat going on inside. I don't know if you can see, this is missing. So basically this is the fuel flap, obviously, but that has gone to the paint shop to get the paint matched, so that I've got it ready to paint both edges. I explained that before. Basically, the tape pulled off, when the tape come over here, and as you pull the tape up, it pulls the paint off with the tape. But as I've got a couple of comments, people saying should really heat up the tape, and then it allows it to pull off a lot easier. But yeah, I didn't do that. So we are going to be working on this glass roof today. Now, as I said, I spoke to the windscreen guy and he's going to be looking into this for me today. But he said, I said to him, like, do you want me to start removing it, like taking it off? Because at the end of the day, that's got to come out. That glass has got to come off. So he said, you can do. But what he suggested we do is, because obviously I've sent him a video of, obviously, and he's seen the videos of this. He's saying push that back up, the glass, push it back up, right, so that the blind can go across. And then once you get the blind across, it's minimizing the amount of glass that's going to fall inside the car. So that's a good idea, actually. So that's what I'm probably going to do. And then what we'll do is we'll try and attack it from the top and, you know, start removing it and stuff like that. Obviously, safety first, gloves, goggles, you know, because we're talking about glass here. Going to try and sort of take this off and see how it goes. Again, look, it's just right. This tape is horrendous on the bodyworks. And then, yeah, and then just sort of slowly, just, he said, just slowly start removing the glass itself, if you can, and just hoover up as you go, just to minimise, again, just minimising the glass, minimising the actual thing. But he said it's because it's got this plastic sheet over it that's going to help keep it intact. But I don't necessarily want to keep it intact, really. I need to, yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hoover a lot of this up now, just because I want to, if I'm going to be climbing in there to push this glass up, I don't want to be climbing all over this glass. So, yeah, that is what we're going to start with. So I'll set you up. Let's just see how this goes today. Yeah, let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let me show ya. A little bit better on the inside. And as you can see, the blind is now closed. So, yeah, what I managed to do is I managed to cut a little piece of the plastic that was on the top of here, put it underneath and went across, so that sort of holds it in place. And then I just got some couple of bits of timber blocks and then just pushed it up. You can see it's up now, there. So, yeah, now the blind is closed, it's going to definitely stop a lot of the mess and the glass and the pieces dropping down. So now we're going to work on the roof. So let's get cracking with this and see what we can get done. Right, okay, guys, let me get you in there. As you can see, we are getting there, actually. And it helps a lot when I'll be able to pull it back and I'll get the multi-tool, and then basically just along, and then obviously take away all the adhesive glue on the areas, and then just sort of work it back and then sort of just keep folding it back, keep folding it back. It's going to be a bit tricky when we get to sort of see this area at the bottom here, because I don't want to go too close to that windscreen. So I might kind of leave, get as close as I can, and then leave it for the windscreen guy to get some tools in there or whatever to clear it. But it's definitely helping when it comes to just putting the blind across now, because I'm cleaning and hoovering as I go, and it's reducing massively the amount of mess that you make. It does take time, and it is what it is, but I just think it's a better way of doing it. Just sort of slowly, gradually work our way along the edges. But at least the back's done. That back's completely done. You can see now where obviously there's a bit of damage to obviously the leading edges as well of that. So I definitely think we're going to have to take the underneath roof liner, get that down as well, just so that we can knock that pieces of metal back up into position at the back there. I've actually got quite a few people interested in this car already. And yeah, it's just a matter of who's going to be the first to want to sort of come and, drop me a deposit or leave me, some money to sort of hold the car, really, because they can see, how good it is, and it's just that roof glass that we've got to do. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's incredible. But we're going to crack on and just to see how far we get. And like I said, I don't want to go too close to that windscreen. So let's just keep going and take our time. And I don't care if this takes all day. We've really got to take my time on this. So I'll set you back up. Let's get cracking, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Well, as you've been watching me, as you can see, we've got it this far. Now, I'm not going to go any further than that. You can see there's just a sliver going down. There's actually a bit of adhesive there running across, and then a bit of adhesive there running across. So there's two sections there going all the way down, holding it on. Yeah, I've spoken to the windscreen guy. He said, yeah, that's fine. Leave that part. And then once he turns up, he'll get that rest of it removed and then he'll fit. He's actually looking at getting me a new one, not a second-hand one, a new top roof glass. And we're going to see what the prices are coming up like. Don't get me wrong, if it's too much, then I'm going to go down the route of getting a second-hand one, and then he'll come over and help me fit the second-hand one as well as remove that. So, yeah, it's just one of them things. But I think I've done all right. What do you guys think? It's messy, but it is a messy job. It is what it is. It's just one of them things where it just gets everywhere. Glass gets everywhere, little bits and pieces. I'm going to be clearing up glass on the floor for a while. But at least we're getting there. So yeah, still got to do a little bit of hoovering up, still a little bit of tidying up before I want to remove that, get that the blind to go back, because there's still little bits and pieces of glass and stuff. And then we're going to have a little go at getting that roof there a little bit straighter than what it is. I just don't know whether or not this roof line has got to come down. Look at that mess. Look at that. And that was on there as well. So it would have been an absolute horrendous disaster not putting that blind across. But yeah, I do think we're going to have to get this. I don't know. I'm feeling up there. I don't know if we're going to get to that, I don't know if that's the... No, that is. Yeah, we might... yeah, I think we're going to have to get to that. Right. So, we are going to have to get this roof liner down, basically. So, let's leave that top now. We'll have a little bit of sorting out, hoovering up and stuff. Hoover up this, sort that out, and then we're going to start stripping this roof liner, because we've got to get it down. No matter what happens, we've got to get it down. We can't get that glass on and refitted until this has been repaired and put back into the right position and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. We've got still a little bit more time today, and let's just see how far we get. But whew, I'm absolutely shattered trying to get that glass out. But it's nearly there. Right, I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to show you, just by giving it a little pull, how much straighter that line is. It's not straight enough, but it's a lot straighter than what it was. It was pushed right down. So, yeah, you can already see that it's becoming, it's actually popping back up into position. And that's without even removing the actual roof liner itself. Now, when it comes to the roof liner, let me just get myself set up inside the car. When it comes to the roof liner, so underneath there, it's double skinned right there. So even if I can get from underneath, I still won't be able to push that up, because that is double skinned in a box section up to about there. So possibly we'll be able to push this section up a little bit, and it's already gone up some. All I've got to do is obviously do that. You can see, yeah, that's all you have to do is do that, and it pops back down. So I'm able to push that part up, but you're not able to push this part up. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get it up as much as we can from the top here. We're going to have to get, do you know those paintless dent removal tools that you can get? So you can put them on top of the roofs like this, stick them down, and then we're gonna plug up and try and pull it up. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try and do. But you can see that it just wants to pop back down. It's not a lot, but it is, you know, it'll keep popping back down, because that bit there is forcing it. It's a slight dip. So it's even if, you know, I keep doing it, it won't stay up because of that little dip there that's holding it down. But yeah, so I'm not really going to be removing this actual roof line. I don't think there's any point, as long as it opens and closes okay on the vent. And I've cleared out most of the bits and pieces. And you can see down there, you know, the mechanism and stuff. You've got to make sure that it's clear. There's no debris in there. There's no bits of glass. You've got to make sure all that. But yeah, I just think it's a complete waste of time taking that down. I don't think there is any point taking that down now. But yeah, that is where we are with it, guys. But yeah, you can see that it's come up loads. Just it still wants a little bit up here. I can tell, well, if you look at it like that, it just needs a little bit of work here, a little bit of work there. There's a couple of little places where it needs to come up a little bit. But that's going to help with that as well. So as soon as if I stick the pads to this, I think it's there and there that it needs, really, there and there. As soon as you pull up, that pulls up as well. So it'll all come back into position. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Yeah, just cleaned up the area where the glass sits a little bit on there as well. So that's all prepared and done. So yeah, I think that is going to be, let me just get out the end of today's video. But we've done loads, absolute loads. It's knackering. It had to be done. I just wanted to get cracking with it. Just get on with it and then start removing this glass. And you can see it took me all day. It has taken me all day, and it's hard work, and it's tricky. You know what I mean? That's what I mean about stopping over here. I wanted to stop close to the windscreen before I did any sort of damage to the windscreen. Then I've got to pay for another windscreen. So yeah, spoke to the windscreen guy. He's gonna hopefully get me a new one. If not, it's going to be a second-hand one. But we're not that far off now. If we do this tomorrow, if I have a little mess around with that tomorrow, and then that's it. It's ready for the glass to go in, and then it can go over to the paint shop to have the painting done, which I've got. It's already been sent over. So this is the paint that I'm going to use. Put the fuel flap back into position. So that's done. Got our paint. And, you know, it's not going to take that long, really, for this car to be done. And I've got to be honest, I think this is sold already. I've got someone really, really interested, keeps coming back to me, keeps having a look, keeps coming in. He's getting insurance quotes. He's really, really keen for this car. So I think this is already sold. But, you know, why wouldn't you? Like, you know, when it comes to buying a write-off insurance cars, it puts people off because they don't know, you know, they don't want a crashed car. But this hasn't been crashed. This hasn't. All it's done is been hit on the top. That's it. You know, I know we've got a little bit over there, but it's nothing. Look, it's already coming back into shape. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's enough. Going to be enough waffling for today. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below. Let me know how I'm doing, what you think as well. And there's going to be a couple of people saying, yeah, you should definitely drop the roof liner and check it on. I just think it's going to be an absolute waste of time. As long as that works correctly in and out, there's no point removing that roof liner because I can't get to underneath there. That's the reason why I was going to do it, was to get to underneath that bit of metal. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Thanks again.